very interested in the affairs of the government.
Thank you, Secretary Panelo.
That was straight from Radyo Bandido. Stay tuned daily till Election Day for this ongoing series.
Andyan ba yung sa Collect and Collect Incorporated?
Opo, Mayor. Pero mas maganda po ang proposal ng isang company.
Siyempre, kay kumpare ko bibigay. Sayang komisyon ko dito. Collect and Collect Incorporated ang kukunin natin.
Maliit man o malaki, ang korupsyon ay korupsyon. Kapag hinayaan, sisirain ito ang kinabukasan ng bayan. Kaya maglakas loob sumigaw ng,
Hindi sa'yo yan!
hindi sa'yo yan!
If you like listening to this station, DZRJ 810 AM, there's no excuse not to listen anywhere and wherever you want. Listen on your phone or computer anytime, anywhere in the world. Just download the app for free. How do you download? If you have an Android phone or tablet, go to Google Play Store. If you have an iPhone or iPad, go to Apple App Store. It's that simple. You have 3 choices. Just type in TuneIn Radio. Once the app is downloaded, search for DZRJ 810 AM. For Radio Garden app, once it's downloaded, search for DZRJ 810 AM. And for Streama app, that's STREEMA. And once it's downloaded, search for DZRJ 810 AM. And now you can enjoy DZRJ 810 AM anytime and anywhere. Hey, it's free.
To all Teleradio Bandido viewers and listeners, you can now watch Teleradio Bandido on our new YouTube channel, RJAM News. Hit the subscribe button and like the video. Don't forget to click the bell icon so you get notified when a new video gets uploaded. Don't miss out on our dynamite lineup. You are watching the multi-awarded Radio Bandido TV on Channel 224 Sky Cable and TV Plus boxes. Simulcast on DZRJ 810 AM. Informing, advising, and entertaining the Filipinos and OFWs around the world. Streaming live on www.facebook.com/DZRJ 810 AM or on YouTube, channel RJAM News. The mystical, the magical, and the occult, made easy by G and Marge Santos on Mystical Buffet, aired every Saturday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. This program gives insights and guidance in the world of essential spirituality and wisdom of the ages. Its aim is to share extraordinary topics to everyday lives of ordinary people. Walk with them in a mystical, alternative, and less than ordinary path of life. Watch them every Saturday on Teleradio Bandido Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air Channel 29, Facebook.com/DZRJ 810 AM, and YouTube channel RJAM News.
Good evening. DZRJ 810 AMs proudly brings you Mystical Buffet with G and Marge Santos, giving you insight and guidance into the world of spirituality. And now, here are your hosts, G and Marge Santos.
Was fascination. I know that it might have ended right there at the start. Just a passing glance, just a brief romance, and I might have gone on my way, empty heart. It was fascination, I know, seeing you alone with the moonlight above. Then I touched your hand and next moment I kissed you. Fascination turned to love. It was fascination, I know, seeing you alone with the moonlight above. Then I touched your hand and next moment I kissed you. Fascination turned to love.
Good evening, Philippines, and welcome to another episode of Mystical Buffet. My name is G. Santos, and I'm with my partner, the ever beautiful Marge.
Okay. Naka-template na ho yung kanyang introduction. So, we're so glad to be doing this for you again on a nice Saturday evening, March 26th of 2022.
Ayan.
Okay. So, marami yung mga nanonood, hopefully. Pero alam mo ba, napansin ko na nitong nag-alert level 1, kumonti yung yung nasa bahay.
Talaga. Siyempre, nasa labas na ulit sila.
Sa Sabado nights na ulit sila.
Okay, galing
So, I'd like to say hi to everyone.
Sino ba nandyan na?
Anyway, tonight is the wedding of my daughter, Car. And we'd like to welcome them to the world of the married.
Yay!
Uy, K-drama yun title nila, K-drama.
Napanood mo ba yun?
Oo, napanood ko yun. Napanood nating dalawa yun. Remember yung hindi pinapakita? Parang pinapattern nga dun yung yung the broken marriage vow.
Okay.
Parang medyo ganun yung story. Siguro with just a little bit of tweaking. Na iba na ng konti. Pero parang ganun pa rin. Anyway, last week, meron tayong diniscuss na na hindi natin natapos. Yun yung libro na Surrounded by...
Ito. Surrounded by Idiots. Hindi pa baliktad sa inyo? Hindi naman siguro.
Pero at least nakikita naman nila. Tapos sa likod doon, nakalagay dyan, yung 4 kinds of people. Kasi siya, the 4 types of human behavior and how to effectively communicate with each in business and in life. So, meron ng red, meron yellow, meron green, at saka meron blue na tao. As you can guess...
4 types, 4 types.
As you can guess, maybe the blue, ano ba yung idiom pag sinasabi, I'm feeling blue?
You're feeling sad.
Sad. Sad. Parang basta malungkot, sluggish. Yun. Tapos pag pula, vibrant. Di ba? Tapos pag yellow, ano ba yung yellow? Grounded and kung i-base natin sa feng shui, but that's not what this book is all about. It's not about feng shui. It's more like parang behavioral type of a book. Parang it's supposed to help you effectively communicate with your people if you have a business or in life with people, yung mga relationships niyo sa buhay. Hindi lang yung husband-wife, but relationship per se, daughter, mother-daughter, friends also. Basta it's really to help you communicate more effectively. So, last week ko na discuss na natin yung
Ano bang sa ba tayo natapos doon?
Yung 5 we were saying that the Aztecs and the elements, sa kanila 4 lang yung elements: fire, air, earth, and water.
Ayun.
Di ba? And Yung sa feng shui naman ho, lima. Sabi
Limang
namin.
klase, 5 elements eh.
Ano yun?
Oo. Fire, earth, metal, water, and wood. Ayun. 5 types. 5 elements and 2 classifications, yin and yang. Oo.
Okay.
So 10 types pala yun.
10 types, oo. Siguro nag-ano lang, nadadagdagan o
Oo.
nababawasan, pero more or less, dito, from this book, there are 4 types of behavioral types of human behavior pala.
Yun.
Sige. So, ang sinasabi nga, na-discuss na rin natin to last week yung DISA or DISC, yung nag-invento ng lie
Yung
detector.
DISA. Oo.
Created the character, and who created the character of Wonder Woman. Oo. So, yung pangalan niya is Walter Marston, and Marston noticed that the distinct differences between people can be conveniently described via 4 different relationships between an individual and his environment, which he explained in this manner.
So, number 1 is dominance. This produces activity in an antagonistic environment. Then you have inspiration.
Parang people against, pag nagsusulat ka, di ba? People against nature.
Ayun. Then you have inspiration, which produces activity in a favorable environment. Then you have submission, which produces passivity in a favorable environment. And compliance, which produces passivity in an antagonistic environment.
So, 4. Dominance, inspiration, submission, and compliance in 2 kinds of environment, antagonistic and favorable environment. So, Erickson, most people nowadays use stability instead of submission, and analytic ability instead of compliance.
Okay.
Because these 2 relationships between an individual and other people, his environment, alam mo, may napansin ka, para bang galing ako sa maraming sorties and rallies, wala na akong boses.
Paos. Inom mo na tubig para may lubrication.
Sige. Kasi ikaw muna magdaldal.
Okay. So, Erickson and most people nowadays use stability instead of submission and analytic ability instead of compliance, because these 2 relationships between an individual and other people, his environment seems to better explain people's behavior types and further describe these traits as follows. So dominance relates to how a person approaches problems and deals with challenges. It is all about acting. Inspiration is about being able to influence and convince others to do something. Inspiration is about interacting. Then you have stability, which is about an individual's receptiveness to change. And in that, a strong need for stability means a person is resistant to change. And the lower need for stability means a more adventurous person. So stability is all about connection.
So yung stability, 2 kinds, isang stable, isang unstable. Kasi yung pagka-low, yung pagka-stability ng tao, nagiging siya, adventurous siya. So medyo nagiging risk taker or adventurous. So
then you have analytic ability, which is about following rules and regulations. Analytical people cannot accept that things may go wrong or happen at random. Analytic ability is all about organization. So here's one of many wonderful info in Surrounded by Idiots. It sums up the above much better, and it will make even more sense in the next
sinabi niya, di ba, DISC and DISA. Yung DISC was about dominance, ano pa ba yun? Inspiration, submission, and compliance, which the author of the book, si Erickson, changed it to DISA, or dominance, inspiration, stability, and analytical ability. So, naging DISA siya. Okay? So, analysis is about how you respond to rules and regulations.
Dominance is how you approach problems and deal with challenges. Then you have stability, it's how you respond to change. And inspiration, how you cooperate with and seek to influence other people.
Okay. So, an overview of the system.
So now, the system Erickson uses is surrounded by idiots. Yun yung book, is the visa system. So the only difference is that he uses scholars instead of the 4 traits described earlier. So mainly because he has found out via experience that people remember the system better this way. So in Erickson's system, dominant people are red people. Okay? Inspiring people are yellow people. Stable people are green people. And analytical people are blue people.
Okay.
Yan.
So, task-oriented and issue-oriented. Okay.
Yan.
So, yung blue, red, green, and yellow, they're all relation-oriented. Pero yung red and yellow, extrovert, active, implementer, while the blue and the green are introvert, passive, and reserved.
Okay, and then you have the blue and red, which are task-oriented and issue-oriented. Hindi, yung blue and red lang.
Okay,
and
relation-oriented pala, green and yellow. Right, okay.
Okay.
So, in the real world,
only 5% of people have only one color that dominates their behavior.
When we were discussing this last week, yung tungkol sa phlegmatic, tapos melancholic, ano pa ba yung dalawa? Sinabi ko sa'yo na parang combination ako ng dalawa, 2 colors. Yung pala. So
lahat yun meron tayo. Ganun.
Hindi, pwedeng combination ka ng 2 colors or only 5% of the people have only 1 color. Bihira yung talagang red ka lang talaga. Ano yun? Yun yung mga tao na rigid and not flexible. Tsaka yung hindi madaling mag-adjust. Diba na kung ano na sila, yun na sila. Kunyari blue ka. Phlegmatic. Parang at saka sluggish yung mo, ganun ka na lang talaga forever. Meron mga ganun yung talagang walang time na sila, na excited sila or excitable sila. Diba?
Okay, so 80% have a combination of 2 colors.
Nandun ako sa 80%.
The rest, 50% are dominated by 3. 15% are dominated by 3 colors.
Okay.
So throughout the book, Erickson focuses on the single colors individually because they are the fundamental components of a person's behavior. So it's like a recipe. He writes, we need to understand all the ingredients before we bake the cake. So before we move to the colors, some interesting things to have in mind are the following. So the most common behavior among people is green. In combination with another color.
You have to remind me when, kasi we'll be taking a break after 25. After each 25 minutes.
May timer naman eh.
Okay. Galing. Sige. So, the most common behavior among people
is green in combination with another color or even entirely green behavior. So, the least common is entirely red behavior in combination with one other color.
So remember that the most common behavior among people is green. Green. Okay. So yung green.
The
most selfless of the bunch. Greens are relaxed,
stable people yan.
Friendly and loyal. Tapos the least common is the entirely red. Yung isa lang ang behavior niya. Red is bold and brash. Reds are natural born leaders with ambitious goals. Siguro yung mga tumatakbong presidential goals, mga red yun,
Bakit?
Kasi they're supposed to be natural born leaders and ambitious, and
Pwede.
bold, and brash.
Ayun.
Okay?
And then,
Pero meron naman kasi they're just thrust into the the arena. Kumbaga, yung parang bigla na lang silang tinulak sa ganun, pero hindi sila handa. Meron namang talagang born to become one.
ayun. Oo.
Oo.
Ayan.
Meron namang nabigyan ng opportunity, nagbukas yung pinto ng oportunidad, kumbaga.
Oo.
So yung mga dun sa mga tumatakbo, unti-unti nilang nare-realize yan. Pero meron siyang maliit pa, alam na niya.
Oo. Ayan. So, abangan nyo yung mga interviews.
Ikaw ba?
Yung ano.
Ikaw ba, nung maliit ka, alam mo na kung magiging ano ka?
Hindi, ano ka, feeling ko. Basta yung lahat na sinalihan ko, ako leader. Oo.
Kasi laki ng tao eh.
Hindi sa ganun. Yung personality siguro. Ako naging yung pinaka-leader nila, ganyan. Presidente ng klase, ganyan. Di ba yung mga ganun? Di ba merong ganun eh?
Ako naman, contrary to what people can see now, I used to be parang self-effacing, very shy.
Ikaw.
Tapos talagang alam mo yung parang yung bulaklak na nakatago parate.
Ako hindi.
Masyado akong mahihain.
Oo. Feel nila eh. No? Si G, pwedeng siya leader.
In fact, let me mention si Tita Baby Kamanyag knew that I was very afraid of public speaking.
Talaga?
I still am. And the only reason why I can do this is because it's on the radio. Di ba? Pero kung kunyari marami ng tao dyan, manginginig na ako.
Hindi. Pareho lang. Di ba yung mga walang experience sa broadcasting na ganyan, kinakabahan yun. May ano rin sila.
Pero di ba sabi mo, nung nag-ano
frightening para sa kanila.
Nagsisibig radio tayo nun. Sabi mo,
nakakatakot yun eh. Hindi mo alam kung ano sasabihin mo, di ba?
lalo na kung ikaw yung, ano ba tawag dun sa host?
Ikaw yung control.
Oo, ikaw yung control. So, ako naman, I don't know kung boses lang ba naririnig mo. Would you know if this person is a good person, a kind person, or yung voice ko kasi parang ang bait. Pero hindi ako mabait. Alam mo? Pero,
mabait yan, mabait.
Nung bata pa ako, parang inisip ko, gusto kong maging housewife. Yun lang yung panaginip ko eh. Parang siguro in my mind, I would marry a rich man and become a Stepford wife. Napanood mo yung scene na yun? Yung talagang, sila, yung the Stepford wives. Ano sila yung parang mga ideal na mga housewife. Sila yung nagbe-bake, sila yung maayos ang bahay, ang lilinis ng mga anak, yung mga parang nung maliit ako, yun yung gusto ko. Tapos, as I was growing up, I became interested in medicine. Gusto ko yun. Gusto ko din ng law. Gusto ko ng... Tapos, bigla akong na-realize, parang gusto ko lahat. Napansin mo, parang lahat gusto kong naiintindihan ko.
Maganda nga yun eh, di ba? May naiintindihan ka sa...
So, what do they say about a person who has so many interests? Di ba sinasabi na pag ganun, yung Master of None? Ano yan? Gosh, I forget
yung Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades and Master of none. So, ganun ang mangyayari pag masyado kang maraming sinasawsawan. Dapat talaga mag-concentrate ka sa isang bagay.
Hindi naman, not necessarily. Kung pwede naman lahat alamin mo, pwede.
Unti-unti.
Oo.
Konting ganito, konting ganito.
Basta naintindihan mo.
So, kanina po medyo nakuha ng son namin yung lab chem results niya, and he was saying that medyo mataas yung sugar niya. Tapos yung meron ko kayo makikita dyan na LDL, HDL, and the ratio which is VLDL. So yung
tapos may triglycerides pa.
May triglycerides pa.
Creatinine.
creatinine. Tapos yung FBS, yung fast, fasting blood sugar.
Yun,
Oo. So, tapos meron nung kayo dyan makita SGPT, SGOT, which is the liver function. And the creatinine is the function of your kidneys.
HbA1c, meron din.
Ay, ano na yun yung test for sugar. Like, kung kunyari may time within the past 3 months na tumaas yung sugar mo.
Pero dapat, blood chem ka at least once a year.
Once a year.
Oh.
So, yung sinasabi namin, yung HDL, LDL, and VLDL is actually the lipid profile. Ibig sabihin yung yung cholesterol nyo. Di ba?
Yun yung level.
So, I kinda learned so early in life to know all these things and to be a little bit more vigilant about my health. Of course, the doctor has to read it for you pa rin. Kasi may mga bagay-bagay na hindi mo naintindihan, na-upset ka, na-alarm ka. Pero yung pala, wala naman, hindi naman pala ganun kasama. So, yun. It's good to be really on top of the situation of almost anything in life. For us to be, alam mo ba, yung parang mas mas sigurado ka sa mga ginagawa mo. Kailangan nagpapasa kayo ng kahit konti. Diba, para pag may binanggit sa inyo, it's not like you don't know anything about it.
Mga current events, diba?
Do you know that sometimes, I'm so amazed that there are people with medical background, hindi doctors with medical background, na hindi man lang inaralan yung types ng vaccine ngayong COVID. Yung para sa akin, how can that happen?
Okay.
Hindi mo iniintindi yun.
Hindi, meron ganun eh. Sa kanila, hindi importante yun.
Importante yung kung nasa medical field ka, frontliner ka.
Not necessarily.
You ought to be, kahit hindi ka yung doctor, pag kinausap ka ng patient, of course, siguro hindi na ethical, no? But I think, you can at least alleviate the person, like, di ba?
May nagtanong, di ba, alam mo ba yung difference ng mRNA sa
viral vector, tsaka din sa traditional old school type of vaccine. So, yun yung, nung nagkaroon ng pandemic, yun yung unang-unang inaral ko. Kung ano yung...
Kasi yung pinapresent sa, sa media, di ba? On TV, sa news.
So, bakit hindi mo
alamin mo yung ibig sabihin nun.
Oo. It's sometimes it makes me wonder why people in whatever field, they don't want to excel.
Okay.
Yung, di ba, madali naman eh. Andyan lahat. Alam mo, ang swerte nga ng mga bata ngayon eh. Pero hindi ko lahat na i-google nyo. Tama yun, ha?
Oo. Di ba?
Huwag kayong umasa sa Google. You still have to be very discerning. And you have to validate and confirm it with a professional. Kaya hindi ko basta tayo dapat nagbibigay ng kung ano-anong mga advice.
Ayan, okay.
Diba? Kasi ang dami mo talagang mapabasa, tapos alam mo lang yung brand, pero hindi mo alam paano ginawa yung yun. Like, AstraZeneca, ano pa ba? Gamaleya, yung Sputnik.
Yung Sputnik,
is viral vector yun.
Hindi recognized sa ibang countries yun?
Oo. Tapos, hindi, yung Sputnik lang hindi. Lalo na ngayon, kasi galing sa Russia. Galing sa Russia. Lalo na ngayon, parang hindi nang tanggapin yun. Diba? Dapat wala yung mga ganyan. Basta vaccinated. Alam mo bang nag-ano ng Singapore? Na talagang wala ng lahat na tatanggapin ba? Basta fully vaccinated and boosted.
Ayan, okay. So, we'll just take a short break and Mystical Buffet will be right back.
So young and you're so bright, and we know you will do things right. Ikaw ang pag-asa, Inday Sara. Tuloy tuluyang laban kontra sa droga. Peace and order, build, build, build. Disiplina sa bawat isa. Oh, yes, Inday Sara, matatag siya. Vice Presidente Sara Duterte, she will clean the dirty. Vice Presidente Sara Duterte. Angat Pinoy, sabay-sabay babangon. Angat Pinoy, angat ang hanap buhay. Mga kababaihan, iangat natin. Angat tayo lahat. Angat Pinoy, party list ng micro, small and medium enterprises ng kababaihan. Angat Pinoy, tutulungan umasenso ang mga negosyo ng kababaihan upang guminhawa ang buhay ng kanilang pamilya. Angat tayo lahat. Tandaan, Angat Pinoy Party List.
The mystical, the magical, and the occult, made easy by G and Marge Santos on Mystical Buffet, aired every Saturday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. This program gives insights and guidance in the world of essential spirituality and wisdom of the ages. Its aim is to share extraordinary topics to everyday lives of ordinary people. Walk with them in a mystical, alternative, and less than ordinary path of life. Watch them every Saturday on Teleradio Bandido Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air Channel 29, Facebook.com/DZRJ 810 AM, and YouTube channel RJ AM News.
We now return to Mystical Buffet on DZRJ 810 AM. Here are your hosts, G and Marge Santos.
Hey, look what you have done, showing me the sun, and now it's shining through. It's nice to be with you. Hey, I like the things you say, and I like the way you do the things you do. It's nice to be with you. Each time that I give my heart to someone new, they just turn it blue. But this time is my time, and my time is all the time I have to be with you. So please never go away. Say you're gonna stay and make my dreams come true. It's nice to be with you. Each time that I give my heart to someone new, they just turn it blue. But this time is my time, and my time is all the time I have to be with you. So please and make my dreams come true. It's nice to be with you.
Yun.
So back to Mystical Buffet.
Okay.
Okay. Let's mention let's plug the series of presidential interviews.
Ayun, abangan nyo na.
Oo. Ang kasunod kasi after BBM is Manny Pacquiao. But we've had some senatoriables na na-interview na rin ng station namin.
Like si
Gibo.
Gibo and Salvador Panelo.
Yes. Oo.
Ayan.
So, wala akong political affiliation yung namin, yung radio station. So, everyone is welcome to be interviewed and hopefully lahat magpa-interview.
Parang maganda, para makilala nyo.
Para balanse kasi those are pre-recorded interviews. You'll just be given some hard questions which you can think about to answer. But it will show the people what you're offering them. Kung ano yung
platform nila.
Kung ano yung gusto ninyong ihain sa mga tao. So, kailan ba yung kay Manny Pacquiao? Let me just look it up. So, yun yung unang kinanta ko. It's from a 1957 movie, yung Love in the Afternoon, starring Audrey Hepburn and Gary Cooper.
Memorized mo
So, 1957 pa. It's a good movie.
Okay.
At saka ang ganda-ganda nung theme song.
Yeah, nakala ko ni Audrey Hepburn.
Maganda talaga siya.
Diba?
Oo. So, hanapin ko nga kung kailan yung kay Manny.
Meron ka schedule niya, diba?
May schedule na. Sana sana i-plug ng station pag break time natin. Okay. So, marami yung nagaganap this week. Itong linggong to.
Baka si Senator Lacson ma-interview din. Abangan nyo rin yan.
Oo. I think he will be interviewed.
Yes.
I think he said yes.
Oo.
And so, si Senator Ting Lacson during the week, he left his party and became an independent candidate.
Oo.
Isa yun sa mga kaganapan.
Kaganapan yan.
Tapos yung National Unity Party during this week also.
Ay ba yung NUP? Okay.
Yung NUP. May nagtatanong nga, ano ba yung NUP? Tsaka ano bang ibig sabihin? Ano bang significance ng mga pangyayaring yan?
Diba?
Wala naman kundi nag-endorse yung malapit-lapit na kasi it's around mga 40 plus days na lang to election time.
Less than?
And, and, syempre, since malapit na yung election, naglalabasan na talaga yung mga endorsements ng either parties or religious congregations, endorsement ng mga artista. Dami, no?
Dami. So, yung mga artista, makikita nyo kung sino yung nasa, pro Lenny, pro Bongbong, di ba? Dami.
Kami tao din naman kami. Meron naman din kami mga napipili sa puso namin. Pero since we're professionally doing broadcasts, wala ko kaming i-endorse. Walang endorsements dito. Kundi sinasabi lang namin na natapos na yung interview ni BBM and you can watch it again over and over again. And then susunod na si Manny Pacquiao.
Ayun.
Okay. So hopefully marami pang maimbita kasi alam ko pa lang yung dalawang senatoriables na So during the remaining 40 days, marami ko tayong mga interviews na series po ng interviews ito ng mga kumakandidato. Hindi lang po sa level ng ng national, kundi pati ho yung sa local government.
Nag-umpisa na ang local.
Oo.
Kasi last March 25.
Oo. Tapos, yun po, maraming ganap.
So masaya na, masaya.
Meron din yung proclamation rally na ng mga tatakbo for local posts. Isa dyan sa Northern Samar, si Attorney Joma Vicario. Nakita namin sa Facebook na magkakaroon na siya ng proclamation rally. Nagkaroon na siya ng proclamation rally.
Ayun, good.
Okay. So, sunod-sunod na yan. Ano na ho, nagtataka nga ako, ang tagal ng local. Hindi ko alam na
March 25.
Pinauna pala yung national.
Siyempre, nauna ng...
My bad.
Ng 1 month. Yun.
Dahil ho kami, we want to exercise the right of suffrage. Kami ho ni G, boboto, especially ngayon. Kasi kung pandemic pa ho, baka hindi ako makalabas. Pero since ngayon, medyo mababa na eh. Oo.
Alert level 1 na eh.
Aabot kaya tayo sa alert level 0?
Aabot yan. Basta just, still wear your masks, diba?
And wash your hands and still
wash your hands.
Still social distancing. Kaya kahit hindi na masyado.
Ganun pa rin. Diba yung mask ang importante dyan?
Matuwa ho tayo kasi ang Pilipinas ho, tayo nung una ang talagang pinakamataas sa Asia.
Tayo lowest niya,
tapos, ngayon ho, lowest tayo.
May 500 pa rin, per day ang cases.
Okay.
Meron pa rin eh.
Meron pa rin. Tsaka siguro maraming unreported. Kasi very mild na nga lang ho, parang sipon na lang. It is not the kind of COVID when the pandemic started. Na talagang pag nalaman may COVID ka, Diyos ko, parang halos isugpa ka ng mga kapitbahay mo.
Nagpabaksin na kayo, mga hindi pa nagpapabaksin dyan. Meron pa rin mga anti-vaxxers,
At saka yung mga na-vaccine na ho, at yung mga tagal lang nakalipas, magpa-boost ka.
Pa-boost na kayo.
Kasi it's for your safety. It's for your well-being and the well-being of the people around you. It's not only for you, it's also for the other people.
Yun, mga kapitbahay nyo, kamag-anak, di ba? Kaibigan.
Kasama sa bahay.
Okay, tsaka yung trabaho, dumadami na naman ulit. Yung MRT3, libre for 1 month, ha?
At saka nadagdagan na yung ayuda, hindi na 200.
Yes, 500 na ngayon. Kaya lang.
Tapos bumaba na din daw yung yung gas. Nagka-rollback last
may rollback. Rollback ng...
Pero nakakatawa, yung itinaas nila, yun din yung binaba nila.
At least binaba din, di ba? Malaking bagay yun.
Malaking bagay talaga. Tsaka sinasabi ko nga, stop complaining.
Yan,
Ano ba sabi dun sa sa Donna? Stop complaining, said the farmer, who told you a calf to be. Ang sinasabi niya, magreklamo yung cow na nasa slaughter. Kasi, sino ba nagsabi sa'yo maging baka ka?
Di ba?
So, ang sinasabi ko din, stop complaining. Because sino ba nagsabi sa'yo maging Pilipino ka o mag-stay ka dito? Di ba, ang dami ko kasing reklamo. Pero, pwede namang umalis eh.
Tsaka you have to count your blessings.
Yes.
Don't forget that.
Don't ever forget to count your blessings.
And be grateful. Especially when you wake up in the morning, you thank your highest being.
Of course. Your highest ideal. Lumapit ka nga, baka hindi tayo magkasya doon sa
Saan?
Sukat mo ba yan? Parang masyadong malayo eh.
Nasa frame, Pasok mo sa frame eh.
So, ano sinasabi natin? Count your blessings. When you wake up in the morning, be so thankful that you woke up. Some people do not. Diba? May mga tao kasing pag bumagsak ang blood sugar in their sleep, tuloy-tuloy na yon. Wala nang gisingan.
Tsaka
ever.
Mainit ngayon, ha? Ingat kayo sa heat stroke.
Heat stroke.
Baho kayo ng tubig. Mainit ngayon sa labas.
Hindi lang yung heat stroke. Alam mo ba na tumataas ang BP ng tao pag masyadong mainit?
Yun nga. Diba?
Parang mali nga yung pagkakarinig ko. Bakit parang sinasabi na nag-53 daw?
Yun nga. Mainit sa labas.
53, alam ko yung 39. Grabe na yun. Parang pwede ka na magluto ng itlog sa kalye. Diba? Ano yung 53? That's really, really, really hot.
53 degrees
As in-
centigrade.
Ano na
Mainit yun.
Kalahati yun ng boiling water, so parang it's something like a simmering water.
Siguro, mainit yun.
Oo.
Kasi normally,
Pwede ka na magtimpla ng kape doon.
mga 30 degrees ang...
Uy, maawa naman ho kayo dahil ang init-init. Pakitingnan nyo yung mga plants
Ayun,
nyo.
yung mga halaman nyo.
Kung natutuyuan na sila.
Diligyan
Pero,
nyo sa gabi.
wag ho kayong magdilig sa yung
Sa
pagka
hapon,
masyadong
pag
matindi
mainit.
na yung araw. Kasi katulad ho ng tao, napapasma din sila.
Sa umaga kayo magdilig.
So, it's better. Kasi ho, kahit sa swimming pool, ang turo sa amin ni G, kailangan naglalagay ng chlorine in the afternoon or in the evening.
When there's no sun.
When there's no sun. Because why?
Because chlorine evaporates easily when there's the sun or there's sunlight during the daytime. So you put chlorine during the evening para it will work
More
longer.
effectively.
More effectively.
Kasi nung araw sinasabi ng mga tao, ay nako, ang gastos magkaroon ng swimming pool. Actually, hindi.
Yung tubig
If you
naman,
know-
pinifilter mo.
If you know how, hindi naman ho yan as in pag maglinis kayo ng tubig,
Palit
ayusin
lahat?
yung lahat ng
Hindi.
tubig, papalitan.
Hindi
Hindi ho, finifilter siya.
I-filter naman
Nililinis lang siya. Tapos, ano ba yan?
Brushin mo.
Yung yung chlorine is actually a disinfectant.
Disinfectant yan.
Kaya nga yung paglilinis natin, alam niyo ba yung kung ano yung Clorox at saka Sunrox?
Yun.
At saka yung chlorine po siya.
Chlorine-based
It's actually bleach, but
bleach.
you can also use it for cleaning the surfaces of your homes.
Yeah.
And panglinis din ng floor.
Yun, disinfectant yun chlorine.
Yun. So, bakit napunta tayo doon?
Summer ngayon
Oo.
Kaya yung mga swimming pools, bubuhayin nyo yung mga rubberized. Di ba yung mga kiddie pools? Yan ang uso ngayon marami sa
Ngayon, pagka yung
online yan.
yung kiddie pool nyo, you change the water because if it's stagnant for a long time. Hindi ko kasi siya yung katulad ng swimming pool na may filtration, tapos umiikot, di ba? It's purified. It's cleansed. So, yung mga stagnant swimming pool, pag mga 3 days, tapon nyo na. Pero actually, yung mosquito...
Pandilig nyo yun.
Oo, pandilig nyo.
Huwag nyo tatapon, sayang.
Para wag naman wasteful.
Tipid-tipid
Pero
tayo sa tubig.
ang mosquito, nag-hatch yan after 10 days.
Ayun.
So, hindi ko kailangan na na pag third day, takot na kayo. Hindi pa ako magbe-breed. Meron pa lang siyang itlog.
Meron pa.
Nangingitlog pa lang yung mosquito doon.
May proseso yun, matagal-tagal.
Oo, matagal-tagal yan. At saka yung mosquitoes pwede din silang mag-breed at mag-hatch doon sa mga open bottles na naiiwan
bottles
nyo.
may tubig.
They like clean water more than muddy water.
Clean water, Oo.
Ganun
Tapos
yung
madahon, nakasahod na gano'n.
Oo.
Tapos may tubig ng konti, takuyo.
Kaya sinasabi ko yung mga dengue, dengue. Usually yan nanggagaling dun sa mga folds ng leaves. Alam mo yun, yung nagkukolektan pagkatapos
may droplets, may moisture.
Oo, pagkatapos kunyari ng rain, tapos may naipong tubig dun sa mga singit-singit ng halaman nyo, pwede dyan mag-breed ang mosquitoes.
Yung kawayan din, ha?
Oo,
diba yung usually ginagamit nila pambakod yung kawayan.
Pero yung kawayan, di ba meron siyang
yung
mga...
top, pinutol, tapos merong butas o yung, di ba yung pwede ipunan ng tubig?
Parang ipunan ng tubig. Pag
doon,
pwede din sila din mag-breed.
Oo.
So yun yung mga yung minsan sasabihin ninyo, malas yung bahay kasi madalas magka-dengue. Unang-una sa Parañaque endemic talaga endemic ang dengue. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Siguro dahil maraming diba dati kasi ang tubig dito nirarasyon lang so nag-iimbak yung mga tao ng water. Pero ngayon kasi running water na. So hindi ko na masyado. Pero there were times before na yung barangay sila, nag-fumigate.
Ayun,
Oo.
Ngayon, wala na.
At saka ang dengue is day-biting mosquito.
Day-biting, ha?
So, siya, yung pagmaliwanag o yung mga alas 3, alas 4 ng hapon.
Early evening o late afternoon. Ayan, late afternoon.
Pero pag kumagat sa'yo, gabi na,
Oh.
Yung panggabing mosquito yun, hindi yun yung nakaka-dengue.
Hindi ba yun?
Night shift.
Dengue yun, dengue.
Dengue. Yan.
Okay.
So, grabe yun. Labanan sa politiko ngayon.
Oo, di ba? Tsaka yung mga mudslinging, alam mo yun, yung batuhan ng dumi.
Oo, pero hindi
Grabe,
ganyan. Alam mo, dati pa yan eh. Ganyan naman talaga yung ano. Pero parang bigla nga yung
Iba ngayon kasi may social media eh. Iba.
Kasali lahat, sausaw lahat.
Sausaw lahat. Basta meron kang access sa Facebook, Twitter, yan, yung mga ganyan, di ba? Instagram, andyan lahat.
Tapos, ang nangyayari pa, parang pati pamilya nagkakaaway-away, pati magkumare, magkupadre, magkaibigan.
Inisan yan, pikuntalo dyan.
Kamag-anak. Yun, nagkakaaway-away yun, nagkakadiferensya. Which is kind of funny because after the elections, tapos na yun. Tapos na yung pinag-aawayan
may
nyo.
presidente na, katsawa na ngayon.
Oo. Pero, ang nangyayari dyan, habang nag-aaway kayo, lumalabas na yung mga talagang mga kinimkim na galit.
Diba? Yung mga, buti nga sa inyo, natalo kayo. Diba?
Hindi, tsaka yung kinimkim na galit, habang nag-aaway kayo ngayon, lalabas na yung, ikaw nga, hindi nga ako nakakain sa ano mo eh, di ba?
Oo, hindi mo nga ako inimbita sa kasal namin eh. Nasa kasal yun. Di ba yung mga hindi na-iimbita? Diba, meron gano'n kasi yung kasal, mapunta tayo sa kasal yung wedding, may budget yan. So, dapat maintindihan lahat ng kakilala ng bride and groom na may budget siya. Kung hindi ka naka-imbita doon, siguro family lang, close family.
Hindi, pero kung sinasabing limited, tapos ang limited po para sa akin is mga 30 to 50.
Yeah,
pero pag lumampas ho dyan, parang hindi na siya masyadong limited.
Limited
pero,
to 100.
Still and all. Ang sinasabi ko lang dyan, dapat magsabi kayo kung hindi kayo makakapag-imbita sa closest friends ninyo.
Oo, lalo na kamag-anak.
Oo.
Diba?
Hindi, sa friends hindi na eh, kasi diba limited na.
Parang second na yun eh, second in line na yun. So, family muna.
Pero pag ang pamilya ang hindi na-imbita, medyo medyo off yun.
Depende sa pamilya nga, minsan may
hindi nga kasi kung close nga sa'yo, kunyari.
Yun, okay lang yung close.
Kapitbahay mo.
Okay lang yun, kung marami, malaki yung pamilya nyo. Paano yun? Budget mo lang 100 packs. So yung 100, hindi kasya doon sa pamilya, meron pang hindi ka maiimbita.
Meron pa din. Magsabi ka na lang. Tapos sabihin mo, sige, papakain ako dyan pagkatapos ng wedding. Diba?
Kung may budget pa kung wala, paano? Hindi. Tapos meron ngayong yung virtual streaming ng wedding, meron ngayon yan. Bagong technology.
So habang nagsasalita kami dito, nag-streaming na ng reception ng wedding.
Ayun, ongoing na yun.
Ongoing na yung wedding reception.
Ang galing at least kasi mga hindi makaka-attend.
Kasi meron yung mga ninong na nasa malayong lugar na hindi nakauwi.
Ayun.
Kaya kailangan mo syempre nandun pa rin sila kahit na virtually.
Yun ang technology ng
ganda talaga ngayon.
Social media.
So,
real
time yun
real time. Papanoorin mo sa widescreen yun. Maganda. Para kita mo.
Pero real time yun. Makikita mo yung mga kamag-anak mong hindi mo na nakikita ng matagal.
Yung mga kagalit mo nandun.
Kagalit? Ba't naman kagalit?
Hindi, kagalit ka. Diba? Yan.
Oo, kaya nga. Pero usually weddings are very happy occasions.
Ayan, Tsaka marami ng seremonyas. Ibig sabihin, meron ng events planner.
Pero meron akong i-advise talaga. Meron akong i-advise sa lahat ng tao. Ganito ho yun, yung wall ninyo sa Facebook is a sacred space. It's like your own house.
Yung thread mo, yung account mo mismo.
Yung account mo mismo, yung timeline mo, kumbaga. Tapos whatever it is you post there, especially now, during the election when people are very emotional and, di ba, yung parang emotions are running high, kumbaga. So, it's best, ako kasi, umiiwas talaga ako sa, kunyari, supporter ako ni, supporter ako ni Isko. Tapos, may pinost ako doon, tapos may kukontra. Unethical yun.
Tapos hindi mo kakilala or matagal na kayong friends pero hindi nag-interact sa'yo kahit minsan sa isang taon. Wala man lang Merry Christmas, biglang susulpot doon.
Susulpot para mangialam. Diba? Pagka ganun, maling-mali yun. In whatever language, it's very wrong. It's not ethical. It's not, it shows that you're just argumentative and
it's not proper.
Parang you're just looking for a fight. You're picking a fight.
Hindi maganda yun.
Yun lang yung hindi maganda doon. Tapos, kunyari, sa wall ng anak ko yun, there's going to be there's going to be a lot of commotion. Kasi kami ni Jean, hindi nagpapalampas ng gano'n. Because nga, we're trying to teach good manners. O, di ba? Ano ba yung good manners? Lampasan mo na lang para it won't seem like you want to argue or you want to fight. Because, what is it?
Huwag yun ang tanongin. Bakit yun ang kandidato?
Hindi. Unang-una, elections, pag elections, at saka pumili kayo ng kandidato, ano yan? Personal choice yan.
Personal. Huwag nyo na tanongin bakit yun ang kandidato niya.
Yan yung unang-una, yan yung sa atin, di ba? Yung tanong sa atin.
Why? I want to know why.
Why? I want to know. Bakit?
Bakit?
Why do you want to know? Why do I have to explain even? I mean, yun yung Yun yung tinatanong ko, di ba?
Hindi naman natin tinatanong sila, di ba?
Tsaka kunyari, tagal-tagal mo nang hindi kinokontak, tapos biglang sasabihin mo ngayon na parang, are you for this guy? Why? Di ba? So, eto po, mga ilang
seconds, okay. Balik kami kagad, okay?
So we'll just be taking a short break.
And Mystical Buffet will be right back.
A straight question deserves a straight answer. Presenting Straight from Radyo Bandido in partnership with the Philippine Star. An ongoing question and answer series with candidates for the May 9 elections. This week's candidate, presidential aspirant Manny Pacquiao, answers the question straight. This is Straight from Radyo Bandido.
Senator Pacquiao, what was your greatest achievement during your service in the Senate?
Marami po tayong naipasang batas sa Senate. Hindi po bababa ng 27 at marami po tayong na-file na bill sa Senate. Nasa mga kulang-kulang 200 po. At yun po yung pinakamagandang nagawa ko, yung Bible holiday, Bible Day na naipasa natin, magkaroon ng importansya ang Word of God.
That was Straight from Radyo Bandido. Stay tuned daily till Election Day for this ongoing series.
Party list for youth and sports. Tuloy ang pagtulong sa inyo. Legal, financial, medical assistance. Magbibigay ng scholarship. Focusing on youth and sports. Yeah. PBA Party List.
If you like listening to this station, DZRJ 810 AM, there's no excuse not to listen anywhere and wherever you want. Listen on your phone or computer anytime, anywhere in the world. Just download the app for free. How do you download? If you have an Android phone or tablet, go to Google Play Store. If you have an iPhone or iPad, go to Apple App Store. It's that simple. You have 3 choices. Just type in TuneIn Radio. Once the app is downloaded, search for DZRJ 810 AM. For Radio Garden app, once it's downloaded, search for DZRJ 810 AM. And for Streama app, that's STREEMA. And once it's downloaded, search for DZRJ 810 AM. And now you can enjoy DZRJ 810 AM anytime and anywhere. Hey, it's free.
To all Teleradio Bandido viewers and listeners, you can now watch Teleradio Bandido on our new YouTube channel, RJAM News. Hit the subscribe button and like the video. Don't forget to click the bell icon so you get notified when a new video gets uploaded. Don't miss out on our dynamite lineup.
Serbisyo publiko ba ang hanap mo? Programang tutulong at aalalay sa iyo. Tuwing linggo, Carmen Ignacio, Mark Anthony Ignacio, Miss Teresita Amansek, Malasaki Kapwa. 2 oras ng aksyon, ng tulong, ng puso. Malasaki Kapwa. 1:00 hanggang 3:00 ng hapon. Malasaki Kapwa. Mapapanood at mapakikinggan sa DZRJ 810 AM sa Radyo Bandido TV, TV Plus Boxes, Sky Cable Channel 224, Digital Free-to-Air Channel 29, Facebook.com/DZRJ 810 AM at sa YouTube channel
RJAM News.
Malasakit Kapwa. Aksyon, tulong, puso, malasakit kapwa.
We now return to Mystical Buffet on DZRJ 810 AM. Here are your hosts, G and Marge Santos.
You can dance, every dance with a guy who gives you the eye. Let him hold you tight. You can smile, every smile for the man who held your hand neath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun. Laugh and sing while we're apart. Don't give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never ever let you go. I love you oh so much. You can dance. Go on and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. If she asks if you're alone, can you walk her home? You must tell her no. 'Cause don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Save the last dance for me. Oh baby, save the last dance for me.
Okay, back to Mystical Buffet.
Back to Mystical Buffet. So as we were discussing about what's happening, what's going on now. It seems to me that the campaign that's working so well is that of not being argumentative.
You know.
Just say your platform, say whatever it is you plan for the country, but never bash anyone.
Yung
Diba?
ibang kandidato, pag ano pala, ay magnanakaw yan eh.
Oo,
Sinungaling yan. Ganyan, huwag na maboto. Diba
Ang nangyayari ko kasi, syempre, nagiging parang view ng ng mga tao yun, kung ano yung magiging klase ng leadership nyo kung ganun kayo.
Vengeful ang dating.
Vengeful, vindictive.
Imbis na ikampanya mo yung sarili mo, di ba maninira ka ng kabila?
Hindi, parang high and mighty.
Parang huwag nyo iboto yun. Di ba yung ganun?
Oo. At saka let the people know your goodness by showing it. Hindi yung, parang yun na nga yung sinasabi nagiging ano yan, Dr. Jekyll ba yan? And Mr. Hyde?
You know, may split personality.
Parang nagkakaroon ng split personality. So, a lot of things do not work. Sinasabi nga nila na may kasabihan yung boss ko. Dati sinasabi niya na only a Margie can do a Margie. Diba? Yung style ko po, parang it's patented. Ako lang yung ganun. Kasi, hindi parating nag-work yung iisang style. For me,
yung gagayahin. Diba?
Tsaka for me,
style yan eh.
Meron akong pamangkin. Nakinento ko sa kanya na in the earlier days of marriage, when I cannot get what I want, kasi spoiled brat talaga ako. When I cannot get what I want, and I cannot sleep, and I'm upset, then no one sleeps. My husband cannot sleep when I'm not asleep. Pagka, kunyari, natutulog, na inis ako, tatalon ako ng tatalon sa kama para walang tulog.
Ayun,
Oo. So, ginawa ng pamangkin ko sa husband niya. Awa ng Diyos, himalay sila. Kaya po sinasabi ko sa inyo, kanya-kanyang style yan. Tsaka do not repeat your style. Huwag pa ulit-ulit kasi malalaman na ng opposition kung paano yung style nyo.
Oo, booking ka na.
Oo, at saka well,
tsaka nagamit na, kumita na yun.
It has already worked. Yun na, yan, sinasabi nila, kumita na yung style niya. Tama na. Oo. So, I think, yun na nga, that the best kind of campaigning that works at this time, at this point. Mali pala yung at this point in time.
Bakit mali?
Mali.
Maraming gumagamit nun eh.
Maraming gumagamit, it's usual. But you only say at this point or at this time. You never say at this point in time. But it's become regular.
Oo.
Pero hindi siya tama.
Talaga?
Oo. Ano pa yung isa? Yung sinasabing neck to neck.
Mali yun. Neck and neck yan ha. Tandaan nyo. Neck and neck. Yung karera, di ba? Kunyari close fight. Neck and neck. Hindi neck to neck yun.
Pero nakakatawa naman tayo. Hindi naman to English class on.
Hindi nga. Napag-uusapan lang.
Sinasabi lang natin na yun na nga, yung tungkol sa manners, sa timeline ng isang tao. Kung ang nyo lang, ang intention nyo lang is to pick a fight, don't do it anymore.
Oo, hindi maganda yun
kasi,
di ba?
Katulad ko,
intrusion yun of privacy.
Kasi katulad ko, pag nakakita ko ng gano'n, tapos it's an obviously, kunyari, thread ni Manny Pacquiao. And it's obvious. And then somebody there just
hindi sila makatiis.
Yung,
di ba yung...
Ako kasi hindi tinitiis ko yan. Pero kung kunyari, kaalyado ko, I can freely
Okay lang.
say things because I will only be agreeing.
Yes. Pero
Diba?
yung
Pero
kukontra,
yung disagreeable
sa
ka,
thread
wag
mo,
na.
private account mo,
Oo,
kahit
tsaka
na
wag na-
kaibigan mo,
Wag na ho kayong
Wag na.
makumbinse. For God's sake, everybody has
Oo.
a mind of their own.
hindi naman sila kinukumbinsi. Di ba? O, di ba?
At saka hindi nga, yung undecided is a very small percentage.
Oo.
You can do that to people who are undecided. But try to see muna. Alam mo, isang tingin mo lang naman sa timeline ng isang tao o sa mga comments niya, you more or less would know kung who the person is rooting for.
Minsan sa profile picture, kita mo na eh. Kung red, green, puti, ganyan, pink, dilaw. Di ba? Nandun na eh. Kita mo na dun eh. Oo.
Ganun lang yun. So it's good to really be mindful of what you do and how you comment and how kasi ang nangyayari kasi ang naging kultura okay, I'll be specific. Ang naging kultura ng Lenny supporters is to try to convince and medyo hard sell. Kumbaga sa selling, it's hard sell.
Oo, tsaka
Plus-
pipilitin ka. Di ba magtatampo
Plus the
ba?
fact na
Hindi.
tapos
Di ba yung mga ganun? Hindi maganda eh.
yun.
Oo. Tapos magkakaw yan, sinungaling. Di ba yung mga ganun? Hindi
Hindi, tapos ito pa kasi yung yung nangyayari sa kanila. They tell you that if you're for BBM, ang values mo is like whatever it is they're saying about him. No, not necessarily. Baka they're just sick and tired of of past administrations, diba? Kaya iba naman.
Kaya tingnan nyo.
Diba? Tingnan nyo. Ang sa akin ho kasi parang it's an exercise in futility. If you try to ram down somebody else's throat, yung yung gusto ninyong kandidato.
So wisely, boto nyo. Vote wisely.
Vote wisely and vote according, galing to kay Lenny, according to your conscience.
Yan,
Yeah. But according to your conscience, not bashing people. Na, like, what I cannot stand are young people
Yun.
who are so...
Akala mo naman, di ba?
Hindi, yung masyado silang aggressive.
Yung nga, hindi.
And
Diba, tapos,
arrogant.
pagdating doon sa martial law issue, akala mo napakagaling. Eh, hindi naman sila pinanganak pa no. Di ba, nabasa lang nila.
Pinanganak ka na ba nun?
Nakwento ko, syempre, nakwento naman nila ng kapitbahay nila, ng martial law, ganyan-ganyan. O, tapos naniwala
Pero
na kayo.
depende ho, ang bawat isang bagay, they say 3 sides. Your side, my side, and the correct side. Yung katotohanan is somewhere in the middle always. Kasi ganito ho yun. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So a lot of people would say bad things about martial law, but in the same breath, a lot of people would say good things about it.
Meron
Kasi
din.
depende nga ho sa experience. So,
Yes.
lahat ho yan personal experience.
Hindi porket sinabi ng kapitbahay nyo, martial law, ganyan-ganyan.
Depende ho yan. Kasi kung left-leaning kayo ng martial law, then you'll have bad memories of it. But you'll only have good memories of it if you were a regular person. Diba? Yung ka lang, normal lang. Ganun. So, yun yung sinasabi ko na ang hirap mangumpinsi ng mga tao na may sarili namang pag-iisip.
Hindi, sarado isip na.
Nang nangungumbinsi.
Hindi, yung mahirap kumbinsihin. Sarado isip nila.
Hindi,
So, you
katulad
try
ko.
to-
Hindi naman sa sarado isip ko.
Oo.
Katulad ko. Meron akong napili eh.
Oo, di ba?
Bakit mo naman ako kukumbinsi?
Galing ka na
Tanong ko
doon sa
sa'yo.
dati. Di ba? Wala namang ba't yun pa rin pipiliin mo? Di iba na. O, di ba? Ganun lang yun.
Very simple.
Oo.
Very simple actually,
Diba?
if you think about it.
Oo.
Parang, well, for me, I think it would work if you just, let or leave people alone.
Oo. Just respect and allow them
Sabi nga,
to
there
vote
is an art
whatever they like.
There is an art to allowing, and that is really the key to having a peaceful life. Wala kang kaaway.
Oo.
Diba? Ako naman kasi hindi talaga ako umuurong eh.
Ako din. Diba, kahit ako mag-isa doon, sa grupo namin,
Hindi
ayos
ka
lang.
urong? Eh, paano kung ako kalaban mo?
Urong na ako. Diba? Diba? Walang sabi-sabi yun. Atras! Diba? Anong tawag doon sa...
Sugod ka pa din.
Anong tawag doon? Retreat! Or surrender. Diba? Ganun lang yun.
Kasama mo kasi ikaw din, di umaatras. Hindi. Talaga, principal din si Chipa, kaya na ipaglalaban.
Ay, di
Kunyari
ako.
sa mga grupo nila,
Hindi ako maano doon.
sa grupo nila, hindi yan yung parang aalis dahil napikon. Hindi siya ganon. Hindi siya ganon talaga.
Doon tayo, pangontra lang tayo doon para masaya.
Oo,
Diba?
pero sa akin naman, pag ako yung kakalabanin niya, ano?
Ayo. Wala nang abante, atras ka agad. Surrender.
May kwento po ako. Si G kasi, there was a time in our life na I was praying for something for my daughter. Tapos sabi ko sa kanya, kailangan concerted effort to. Kailangan lahat tayo. We're on one page. We're on the same page. So sabi ko sa kanya, here's a book. I think this will be the answer to our problem. Pag binasa natin to, makukuha niya na yung gusto niya. Ayaw niya basahin?
Oo, sabi ko, in my time.
Sabi niya, in my time.
Wala pa ako sa mundo pagpasahin yun eh.
Naninindigan siya. Sabi ko, hindi na kailangan ng gawin to ngayon. Kasi may parang doon, parang advice and rituals what you can do so you can get what you want. Tapos, sabi niya, hindi, in my time. In your time? Sige, in your time. Hindi kita kakausapin hanggang nag-away na kami. Tapos sabi niya sa akin, this is it. Sabi niya, this is it. I'm done. Aalis na ako. So, nasa abroad yung daughter ko at that time. Tapos kasi sinusundo namin siya, sundo namin natin siya sa mag-iingay siya. Ayaw niya yung kwento. So anyway, susunduin namin. So tinawagan ko yung boyfriend. Ikaw ang susundo bukas, madaling araw. Coming in from the US, yung pong FA. Sabi ko sa kanya, ikaw na susundo kasi maghihiwalay na kami ni Tito. Tapos, sabi niya, alis siya. Sabi ko kay Nana Becca, balutin mo nga yung mga gamit ka. Sabi ko sa kanya, umuwi ka sa sa bahay ng nanay mo, umalis ka na dito ha. Yan, so pinaalis ko siya. Sabi niya, sige, mag-i-impake na daw siya. Impake siya. Tapos, yung pala, pupunta lang sa kabilang kwarto. Doon siya natulog. Mamaya, madaling araw, eto na. Nandito na. Nandiyan na sa tabi ko. Sorry.
Oo, di ba? Ganun lang yan eh.
Alam niyo kung bakit? Alam niyo bakit siya nagsasorry? Minulto daw siya dun sa kabilang room. Siguro sabi ng mami niya, sabi mo may multo sa kabila.
Wala. Wala namang multo dun.
O di nagloko ka lang pala.
Ha?
Nang bola ka lang.
Hindi ako sanay doon sa kwarto.
Yun yung mga away namin na talagang monumental na talagang pag nabibisit ako sa kanya, sabihin ko magpa-psychiatrist ka. Oo, so pinadala ko siya sa therapist. Tapos may pinasulat sa kanya ano
nakasulat? Sa mirror.
I will be gentle. Kasi pinasulat sa kanya kasi pag sumasagot siya, mataas ang boses niya. So, ganun siya. So, I was telling him na dapat, kaya namin ito nakakwento kasi para doon sa mga mag-asawa o mag-aasawa na, kailangan mo talaga yan give and take. Ibig sabihin nyo, si G, give ng give, take ako ng take. Ganun ba yung give and take? Para kung walang away. Kaya yun ang sinasabi ko, the secret to the longevity of a relationship is give and take talaga. Totoo po yun. kaya ako nakikwento yan kasi kasal nga ni Karim. Tapos dun sa mga anak kong may mga asawa na din. Yun, ganun dapat. Give and take. Pati ho sa pakikipagkaibigan, ganun din. Hindi pwedeng kayo ng kayo. Joke ko lang ho yun na give siya ng give, take ako ng take. Hindi naman ganun. Ano naman kami?
Parang ganun lang.
Anong sinasabi mo?
Wala po.
Oo. Hindi, anyway. Sabi ko nga kay G, sabi ko dapat ang topic namin ngayong gabi is about weddings.
Oo nga, weddings.
Di ba yung sabi natin, why water was turned into wine?
Oo.
Oh, yung wedding in Cana.
Oo.
Cana ba yun?
Yun yung miracle ni Jesus Christ.
Kasi naubusan ng wine. Yun, may magbimilagro kaya?
Meron?
Maraming wine. Anyway. So, yung sinasabi ko, sa isang marriage, it's important that you find out the behavior type.
Kilalanin nyo yung partner nyo.
At saka, yung behavior type ng tao. Kasi ito nga dito, sinasabi natin kanina, yung dinidiscuss natin dito sa librong to, I'm surrounded by idiots.
Yeah.
The title of that is because the author met somebody who said, may-ari siya ng isang company, CEO siya. Sinasabi niya, I'm surrounded by idiots because no one daw can understand him. So, sinasabi kaya naging title ito kasi ito yung sinasabi na for you not to be surrounded by idiots, you have to understand the kind of person you're communicating with. Because in so understanding, then they don't become idiots. You understand them better when you know how or which type of human behavior they have. Diba?
Para makilala niya yung mga staff niya.
Oo. Diba? So this book gives tips on how to interact with each other, from how to give feedback and how to write an effective email. This simple system will change how you communicate with everyone in your life. This is what I tell you. G thinks that I write so well.
She does.
No, lang ako, courteous ako, very courteous ako. Tsaka maganda ako mag-compose ng words pag gusto ko yung tao. And I respect the person. But otherwise, yung Latin word, yung ad hominem, I do physical attacks. Talaga, grabe din ako sa ganyan.
Yun ba ibig sabihin nun?
Yung parang minsan parang inaano ko, ina-accuse ako of using that. And sabi that's the parang pinaka bad way of arguing. But it works. It works. It really works. That's why sinasabi sa Art of War, paulit-ulit na sinasabi ko, know the terrain. You have to know the person you're fighting with. You have to know how to attack. Kasi nung sinabi niya sa akin yung ganon, yung personal attack ko, sabi ko, sandali, di ba ikaw yung nauna? Di ba sabi mo yung kandidato ko nakangiwi? Parang all of a sudden, it made him think, yes, ako yung nauna. So, what do? An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Di ba? Kasi
yung kandidato nung kanya, piki, gano'n. Sinabi mo. Sabi mo.
Hindi. Siya ang inatak ko. Diba? Kasi, it has always become very vicious for the supporters of a certain candidate.
Hindi maganda, no? Hindi maganda. Parang,
tapos, bigla sasabihin ka nila, pagka bumuelta ka sa kanila, at sinabi mo na kung ano-ano, sabi, bakit ho kayo ganyan? Parang hindi ko gets. It's something that you do, but when somebody does it to you, you get so shocked and so surprised. Why? My whole yung ko lang doon, yung intention ko doon was to show that you do this kind of thing. Oh, let me do that to you. Tingnan ko yung pakiramdam mo. Diba kasi hindi na nga ako sumasagot eh. Hindi na, ano tawag dito. Actually, mas ngiwi pa ako dun eh. At saka, I've been around people who are addicted to substances or who have misused substances. Hindi sila nakangiwi. Ang nakangiwi ho, yung nagka-stroke at saka may Bell's palsy.
Ayun, Bell's palsy.
Bell's palsy and stroke. Sila yung nagaganyan. Pero ho, yung mga addict.
Yung may palilalya. Alam mo yun?
Oo, mamaya, let's discuss that. Yeah, pero yung yung mga addict ho,
disorder yun.
they grind their teeth. Ganyan sila ng ganyan, no? Ganyan ng ganyan. Okay. Yun. So, if you say that I will ask how do you know, because I've observed this candidate so many times and it feels like mas ngiwi pa ako kasi nagkaroon ako ng mild stroke eh. So most probably I've watched myself in some of the episodes and yes, may konti akong ngiwi pero hindi ako gumagamit ng substance. Diba? So, ano na agad eh, parang fallacious, erroneous, hindi na agad po totoo yung sinasabi na nakangiwi dahil coke addict, dahil ganyan. Hindi ho. You try to listen to him talk. He's very sensible.
Than the other candidates. Diba?
Hindi. Huwag ka na mag-compare. Basta he sounds sensible.
Makikita mo eh, just choose your candidates wisely.
Tapos meron nung kaming na-discover coming from a person from the academe. Isang friend ko, pero mamaya na ho yung pagbalik namin kasi we need to take a break.
And Mystical Buffet will be right back.
The mystical, the magical, and the occult, made easy by G and Marge Santos on Mystical Buffet, aired every Saturday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. This program gives insights and guidance in the world of essential spirituality and wisdom of the ages. Its aim is to share extraordinary topics to everyday lives of ordinary people. Walk with them in a mystical, alternative, and less than ordinary path of life. Watch them every Saturday on Teleradio Bandido Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air Channel 29, Facebook.com/DZRJ 810 AM, and YouTube channel RJ AM News.
We now return to Mystical Buffet on DZRJ 810 AM. Here are your hosts, G and Marge Santos.
Don't take his heaven from one. If you must cling to someone, now and forever, let it be me. Each time we meet, love, without your sweet love, what would life be? So never leave me lonely,
and that you'd always let it be me. Each time we meet, love, I find complete love. Without your sweet love, what would life be? So never leave me lonely. Tell me you love me only, and that you'd always let it be me, and that you'd always let it be me.
Okay, back to Mystical Buffet.
Back to Mystical Buffet. And so, kaya ako puro love songs ngayong gabi kasi wedding nga po ng namin, ng daughter namin. So,
Yun.
I'd like to thank a lot of people.
Sige.
Ma'am Miles who sent me flowers from Texas.
Salamat, Mang Miles.
Salamat, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And then si Leah and Kongnap, thank you so much for the beautiful flowers.
And the coffee also.
And ang daming coffee.
Oo, salamat.
Thank you so much. And sino pa? Si Kathy and Tita Joyce who gave me such wonderful pampaganda. Oo. Tapos binigyan pa ako ni Tita Joyce ng aromatic pillow. Tapos si Kathy, gustong gusto ko yung shade
Yung
niya.
lipstick.
It makes me more more vibrant.
Oh, pang broadcast.
Pang broadcast. Gagamitin ko sa next week. So, it's really supposed to be all about love today. Today, kasi yun nga sana yung yung topic namin. Pero, hindi yun namin masyadong na-research yung wedding in. How do you say that? How do you pronounce that?
Alin?
Kana or Kana? Wedding.
Kana siguro, o Kana. Depende.
Sige, pareho naman yatang pwede.
Injun Pana, Kakana.
And then, wag nata. Tama ka na doon. Si Mark kasi tinuturuan si Isabella. Kids are so entertaining.
Daddy.
Si Daddy.
So, tinuturo mo kila Igusan.
Ano?
Ano ba tinuturo niya kila Igusan? Di ba sabi ni Dayan?
Oo, sabi ni Dayan, tinuturuan daw ng kung ano-anong mga kabulastugan paggabi na. Pero nakakatuwa yung mga batang yun, Grabe. The two kids, with one set of parents, but they're so different.
Oo nga,
Oo. Alam mo, kasi ang tao, yun ang sinasabi natin, iba-iba silang klase. Iba-iba yung consistency or yung makeup ng pagkatao ng isang tao. Like, even for Batsy reading, there are 10 types. But aside from the 10 types, there are 5 profiles. Alam mo yung profile na sinasabi? Kasi merong mga taong tangke. Alam mo yung tanks? Yung tanks, pagka umandar sila, dahan-dahan, madahan. Pero pag umandar, tuloy-tuloy, walang liko-liko.
Unstoppable yun.
Oo, walang liko-liko. Para bang yung may ganyan. Alam mo yung sa kabayo.
Yung tapahoho.
Ayun, ganun yung tanks. Yung glass cannons are the ones with a lot of bright ideas. Creative. But they cannot execute their ideas.
They need people to execute their ideas.
And the people they need are minions.
Yeah.
The minions are the people who are good with with teams. Sila yung team players. Hindi kasi pag minion parang derogatory, pero that's just the way the Chinese worded it. So minions, they're the team players. And sila, magaling silang mag-execute ng mga bright ideas ng glass cannons. Tapos there's also the general.
Yun.
Ang general is the one that, alam mo naman ang general, siya yung nag-uuto, siya yung nagko-command, siya yung nag-strategize, siya yung lahat. Oo.
Decisions.
Tapos decision makers. And then, what's the fourth one?
Sniper.
Then the sniper. The sniper is sigurista. Ang bagal-bagal sumipat. Pero pagka pumutok,
patay.
ano siya? Bullseye.
Patay lahat.
So, you know yung 5 profiles ng tao sa Batsi reading. Batso reading. But also, there's also yin and yang of each element. Diba? May yin fire, yang fire. Yung dalawa kong apo, isang yang fire, isang yin fire. Akala ko nung simula, si yang fire parang pwedeng mabubuli. Pero hindi nga.
May ano yun, pinag-aralan niya yung gano'n. Pak!
Nakakatawa siya kasi sabi ng daday niya, baka daw, pag nagsuschool na to, madalas ako matatawag sa principal's office. Tapos sabi niya, pag inaway ako ng tatay nung kaaway nito, sabi niya, tatawagin ko nanay ko. So, ang ultimately is dadating si Wawa. Si Wawa. Kasi si Wawa, peace-loving to eh. Hindi to katulad ni Wawa. Yun. So, anyway, ang saya-saya, no? Ang saya-saya ng buhay talaga. Pagka kunyari, medyo na-perfect mo na yung balance ng buhay. Pero kanina nga, parang ano ba yung pinost ko kanina na there should be a time for peace and for meditating, going inwards and keeping quiet time. Because hindi ho lahat ng pagkakataon masaya tayo. Kasi cyclical nga ho yung buhay at saka it's always opposites. So there's dark to light, there's day to night, there's sweet to sour, there's supply, there's fat to thin, there's black to white, yung mga opposites.
Positive, negative, up and down.
Positive, negative, up and down. Ganun mo talaga yung pagkakagawa ng mundo. Talagang it's all about opposites.
Happy and sad.
Happy and sad, yes. Kaya nga ako sinasabi ko that life is a cycle.
Long and short.
It cannot be that you're always yung masaya. Hindi, parang hindi nangyayari sa totoong buhay yung parati kang masaya.
Bitter and sweet.
Minsan nga, nakarinig ka lang ng kanta, malungkot ka na eh.
Oo,
diba?
Depende. Lalo pag magaling kumakanta.
Tsaka makabagbag damdamin.
Oo, grabe yun.
Ka na.
Feel mo yun.
Oo, ramdam mo yun.
Ramdam mo yun.
At saka lalo na if the song is sung in the key of F.
Ayun, explain mo nga bakit.
Kasi doon sa sinasabi ko, I posted also something about the number 7, why it's mystical and it's magical. In Feng Shui kasi, in the period 7, which was around, what time?
64 to...
1964 to...
Hindi pala, sorry. 84 to 2004.
2004. That was a period 7, and 7 was the luckiest. But it fades. Faded. So, naging number 8 naman ngayon yung shining star, prosperity star, good star.
Kaya yun yung mga 888, lagi, yung 168, diba?
168, Tapos natapos yung period 8 for GNI and our Feng Shui community. Natapos yun nung nag-align yung
Jupiter and Saturn, yung conjunction
last 2020. So the period 8 ended and then it became a faded star. And then nag-transform ang number 7 sa Feng Shui. Number 7 became the number of heaven.
Naging good star ulit siya.
Naging good star ulit siya, hindi na siya faded star. So nag-resurrecto yung 7. So ang sinasabi ko, umiikot lang ho talaga yung mundo. Paiba-iba talaga yung cycles natin. That's why it's called cycle eh. Kasi umuulit, di ba? So, ganun din ho yung buhay ng tao. Sometimes, you're down. Sometimes, you're up. Ang sabi nga ni Gigi, yun nga daw gulong ng mamang sorbetero. Nasa taas
din
na.
Yan, taas pa ba?
Oo. Nasa taas na, tinutungtungan pa ng sorbetero.
Oo, di ba? Tuntungan niya ng paa yun. O, di, wala rin kahit nasa taas ka.
Kahit nasa taas ka, meron pa rin tutungtong sa'yo. Kasi ganito mo yun. Even if you're the richest man on earth, some bad things can still happen to you. Like, di ba, pwedeng may nangyari sa anak mo, o yung gano'n, yung mga gano'n. Kaya sinasabi natin that nothing is perfect. No one ever said that things, situations, relationships, families are perfect. Wala akong ganun. Wala talagang perfect. Kasi nga, because of the cycle of life.
Yeah.
And the cycle of all situations. So, ano yan? Lahat yan, nag-fade, lahat yan. Tapos tataas na naman. So, parang God made it even for everyone. There will be good times, there will be bad times.
Ganun yun eh. Kasama talaga yun. Yung cycle. Kaya nga cycle eh.
Oo.
Diba? Up and down, left and right. Good and bad.
So, yun yung natututunan namin sa buhay. Kaya nga sinasabi namin that the key to prosperity is really the art of allowing. When you allow people, kaya during this campaign time, I think you should allow people their personal choices. Just leave them alone. Huwag mo yung pag-awayan yun. Kasi ako nagiging palaaway lang ako as a reaction. Sabi ko nga, two kinds of people, the aggressor and the reactor. Most of the time reactor ako. Hindi ko talaga ako nagiging aggressor ever. I don't start a fight. I don't pick a fight. I just react to stressors and aggressors. Ganyan. Kung nauna ka, edi, ako naman, hindi naman ako titigil hanggat hindi ko na-impart yung dapat kong sabihin dun sa tao. Diba? Ganun lang yun. Diba? So, yung tungkol sa aming dalawa ni G, there are times na inihihinga ko na lang ng malalim pag naiinis ako sa kanya. Hindi ko parating ako yung wagi. Hindi naman ganun eh. There are times na
merong ganun.
Kumuha ba naman siya ng Sans Rival. Tapos kumukuha ko, nakikitikim mo ko, tapos sabi niya sa akin, sige, sa'yo na yan. Parang, nye, ano yun? Hindi ako kumuha.
Hindi sa'yo, sabi ko, kukunan kita.
Hindi, sabi mo sa'yo na yan, kukuha na lang ako ng bago. Hindi ako kumuha. Hindi ko siya kinikibo. Wala akong salita kahit ano. Ganun mo ako pag naiinis. I will not say anything. Pero tatamaan ka. Kasi, nung nakapagpalipas na ako, tsaka kalma na ako. Kasi ayokong nagagalit ako nagsasalita ako pag galit ako. Kasi ang sakit-sakit ko magsalita. Tapos yun, sinabi ko sa kanya, alam mo, munti ka nang tamaan sa akin. Sabi ko yung tumitikim ako. Sabi ko, you know that I cannot eat a lot of the Sans Rival because I'm diabetic. Nakikitikim lang ako. Ba't mo sasabihin na, yun na yan, kuha na lang ako. Sabi ko, nandidiri ka ba? Yung pala, hindi nga yun. Yung pala, iba pala yung ibig niya sabihin na, baka you like, nagtitimpi ka lang. Ayaw niya kasi na, he always tells me na, sige, hindi naman yan parate, paminsan-minsan lang naman. Pero kasi hindi, pag kumakain siya, syempre, naiinggit ako.
Di ko kuha nga kita na sa'yo.
Huwag nga, kasi pag kumuha ka, madami yun. Gusto ko talaga, nakikitikim-tikim lang ako, para lang maalis yung inggit. Oo, ganun yun. Kaya, yun, you have to be very careful, but also, try to know what the other person intends or what he means. Kasi, yun nga, kaya maraming away sa mundo, kaya nagkakagera kasi hindi kayo nagkaintindihan.
Kailan kayo matatapos
Communication is the key to the longevity of any relationship. So we're all hoping that the Ukraine war sana matapos na kasi maraming nasasaktan.
Wala pa ginigiba na yung buong Ukraine.
Kasi Sino?
Binobomba na yung buong Ukraine.
Di ba akala natin mga 3 days lang?
Wala.
Mag-peace talk na sila.
Wala. Hindi naman susurrender si Zelensky. Diba?
Ang tibay din, ano?
Oo.
Can you imagine?
Hindi naman sila.
Can you imagine kung dito nangyari yan?
Oh.
He was just a comedian and then he became the president. Kung dito, kung ano-ano nang sinabi at saka bashing na gagawin sa sa tao, di ba? Yung pala, kita mo, pulang-pula yung hasang.
Marami naman comedian na yung politiko dito ah.
Oh. Pero hindi presidente. Ito presidente, G.
Ganun din yun.
Pero kung dito yan, dami nang narinig na o sige, pag nag-lead ng country yan, magpapatawa lang yan or something.
Wala.
Tingnan mo ngayon, no? Ang tapang niya.
Daming ang artista ng yung politiko.
Hindi na presidente, hindi nakikinig. Hindi nakikinig.
Leader sila naman yung mga politiko eh.
Pero ano sila, minor roles. Kumbaga sa istorya. Ito nga si Zelensky, sinasabi ko, talagang talagang pula yung hasang, patay kung patay.
Lahat patay.
Di ba? Sana mo naman. Di ba? Pangit naman yun. So, yun na nga, yung pinag-uusapan natin. Maraming yung klase ng tao. So, aside from sa sinasabi dito sa librong to, yung I'm surrounded by idiots, there are still a lot of other categories in another discipline. Kunyari kung sa Chinese metaphysics, ano yung sinasabi mo sa akin? Sinasabi ni Jim isang gabi sa akin na ang Chinese metaphysics, kahit na nakikita na dun yung talagang destiny ng tao, it still depends on the reader.
Yes.
Sa reader pa rin magdidepend yung kung paano niya i-impart.
The chart owner.
The chart owner.
The decisions of the chart owner.
The decisions of the chart owner to be guided by the practitioner or the reader.
Kung tama yung reading.
Oo. Kaya nga it's very important that you go to a reputable Bazi reader para well-guided kayo. Maano ko lang, mabanggit ko lang, yung isa sa mga kandidato nasa 6th pillar siya. Yung 6th pillar relates to the career and the siblings and the job.
Bakala niya lamang siya, gano'n.
Oo, pero clash 2 siya. Clash siya kasi nasa 6th pillar siya. Hindi siya...
Doon tsaka marami siyang clashes, hindi lang isa. Hindi lang yung 6th pillar. Di ba? Basta meron.
Sa bagay.
Hindi lang may harms, punishment.
Ano bang mantang May? Anong mantang May?
May. Di ba snake month yan?
Rabbit ngayon. Hindi, rabbit ngayon. Tapos...
Snake month.
Snake month. Okay. So, wala naman siya clash doon sa May.
Hindi. Ang clash niya nasa month eh. Month pillar.
Nga. Yun nga. 6th pillar.
6th pillar eh.
With the 10-year lock cycle.
Lotat siya. Lotat.
Tingin mo?
Daming babaha yun.
Meron ako kasi kaming prediction eh. May prediction na kami kung sino. Pero sige lang.
Kita natin yan sa
Alam mo kahit ano pa, basta destino yan. Ito yan. Yeah. Kahit na ang ganda-ganda ng batsi mo, kung dinaya ka, wala ka.
You were destined to be ano yan?
To lose.
To lose. And ano yung daya sa English? Cheated upon. Yan.
Ano?
Talo ka.
Siyempre, kahit paanong ganda ng chart mo kung
yan ang external forces.
External forces, true.
Di ba? External forces yan eh. Di ba?
So we just hope that it's going to be a clean election and that it will be a peaceful one and walang dadanak na dugo.
Wala naman.
Sana wala. At saka, may the best person win.
Alam naman nila yun kung sino mananalo.
Sino? Sino may alam?
Sila, feel nila yun. Iba, feeling...
Hindi. Alam mo, yun ang pinag-uusapan namin kanina nung isang broadcaster na kilala ko. Lahat sila, they feel like they're going to win because the cordon sanitaire, the people around them are saying such great things.
Mananalo tayo, daming ano.
Huwag niyo pansinin yung survey. Wala yung survey.
Wala yan.
So lahat, everyone thinks that they're going to win.
Kailangan the survey should be to their favor. Kung
parang
sila
maniwala sa survey. Kasi kung ano. Okay. Ganun talaga. Syempre.
Ganun.
Oo. So again, ang hope namin is that that the election will go well.
Yes.
And
may the best man win.
May the best person na lang kasi may babaeng may babaeng kandidato kaya hindi pwedeng may the best man win.
Ganun ba yan?
Kasi ibig sabihin pag may the best man win, in-exclude mo na siya. May the best person win.
May the best human being win.
Lahat naman sila human being, meron pa hindi. Okay. So we come to the end of the show, and it's been a very wonderful evening. So live streaming po yung wedding ng daughter ko. It's going to be a wonderful evening. And parang gusto kong ending song natin is The Way You Look Tonight.
Someday. Andiyan ba tayo? Meron din sa yung kodi ko dyan eh.
Oo.
Nasa Giga pala dyan.
This is from my best friend's wedding, the best friend's wedding. It's a nice song, and it's a love song. When I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. With your smile so warm and your cheek so soft, there is nothing for me but to love you just the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose touches my foolish heart. Lovely, never ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way
just the way you know tonight. So good night everyone, and we hope to see you again. I hope you can again tune in next week.
Next week ulit.
And thank you again.
Okay.
Have a nice Saturday evening and a prayerful Sunday tomorrow. Thank you.
Good night, Philippines.
Bye-bye.
You have been listening to Mystical Buffet with G and Marge Santos. Mystical Buffet is an exclusive presentation of DZRJ, 810 AM.
The views and comments of the hosts and guests are not